Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to English with Mana. Today we are going to study one of the most inspiring poems in English literature, Hope is a Thing with Feather, written by Emily Dickinson. This poem teaches us how that hope is always present with us. Even during difficult time, hope gives us strength, courage and comfort without asking for anything in return. So let's begin by learning about the poet. Emily Dickinson was a famous American poet. She wrote nearly 1800 poems. Her poems mostly focus on hope, nature, love, death, faith, and immortality. During her lifetime, only a few of her poems were published. Today, she is considered one of the greatest poets in English literature. Now, the title of the hope is The Thing with Feather. Emily Dickinson compared hope to a small bird. Just as a bird has feathers and can fly freely, hope lives inside every human heart and help us rise above life's difficulties. This comparison is called metaphor because hope is not actually a bird. So let's move toward the detailed explanation of the poem. Hope is the thing with feathers that preaches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stop at all. So in first line, Emily Dickinson begins by comparing hope to a bird. Birds have feathers and can fly. Similarly, hope lifts us our spirits and help us overcome difficulties. In second stanza, the bird usually sits or rests on a branch. Here the bird of a hope sits inside our soul or heart. This means hope lives permanently within every person. In third stanza, the bird sings a beautiful song. However, its song has no words. The song represents encouragement and positivity. Even without speaking, hope gives us confidence. So, in the fourth stanza, hope never becomes tired. It continues to encourage us throughout our lives. Even when we feel sad, hope remains us alive. So, in short, the stanza says that hope is like a little bird living inside our heart. It constantly sings a song of encouragement and never give up. So let's move toward the second stanza. And sweetest in the gale is heard, a soar must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. So in first line, a gale means very strong winds. During difficult situations, hope becomes even more valuable. We appreciate hope that much during hardship. The sword symbolizes suffering, pain, failure, and challenges. The poet says that storm must be extremely powerful to weak hope. In third line, abash means discourage or embrace. The bird represents hope. A very few difficulties can actually defeat true hopes. So in fourth line, hope gives us emotional warmth and comfort. It helps countless people survive hardship. Hope encourages everyone regardless of age or background. So in short, hope becomes strongest during life difficulties. Even powerful storm cannot easily silence the bird of hope. So let's move toward the final stanza. I have heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity I ask a crumb of me. So in this stanza, the cherished land represents sadness, loneliness, and suffering. Even in the coldest emotional situation, hope continues singing. In second line, the strange sea represents uncertainty and fear. Even in familiar circumstances, hope remain with us. Extremity means the worst or most difficult situation. Even during severe hardships, hope doesn't leave us. The crumb means a tiny piece of bread. The bird of hope never asks for food or reward. The hope gives us strength freely. It expects nothing in return. So, Hope remain with us forever, even in sadness, fear, uncertainty, and suffering. Most importantly, hope helps us without asking for anything. So let's move toward the detailed summary or analysis of the poem. Emily Dickinson poem Hope is the thing with feather represent hope as a small bird that lives forever inside every human soul. The bird symbolizes the inner strength, courage, and optimism that help people face life's difficulties. The bird symbolizes the inner strength, courage, and optimism that help people face life's difficulties. Through this extended metaphor, the poet shows that hope is always present even when we cannot see or hear it directly. So, in the first stanza, Dickinson introduced hope as a bird that preaches in the soul. Just as a bird rests quietly on the branch, hope always peacefully in every person's heart. The bird continuously singing beautiful song without words represents silent encouragement and comfort and confidence. Its songs never stop, which means hope never disappears. No matter what challenges we face, even when we feel discouraged or afraid, hope keeps inspiring us to move forward. In the second stanza, the poet explains that hope becomes even more precious during difficult times. The gale and the storm symbolize suffering, failure, pain, and hardship. The poet said that only the strongest storm could possibly wake the little bird of hope, but it rarely happens. Instead, hope gives emotional warmth, comfort, and strength to countless people, helping them survive life's toughest moment. This shows that hope grows stronger when circumstances become more difficult. In the third stanza, Dickinson explained that hope remain with us in every situation. The cellist line represents sadness, loneliness, and emotional pain, while the strange sea symbolizes uncertainty, fear, and unfamiliar experiences. Even in these extreme situations, hope continues to comfort us. Most importantly, the bird of hope never asks for anything in return. It gives strength, courage, and encouragement freely, expecting no award or payment. The overall poem conveys the powerful message that hope is one of the greatest gifts of human life. It always present with us, helping us overcome fear, sorrow, disappointment, and uncertainty. Like a faithful bird that never stops singing, hope encourages us to believe in better days, remain optimistic, and continue move forward despite life's challenges. Dickinson remind reader that as long as hope lives in our heart, we can find the strength to endure even in the darkest moment. Now let's move toward the themes of the poem. So the first and the central theme of the poem is hope. Emily Dickinson represents hope as a small bird that lives inside every human soul. Like a bird that never stops singing, hope constantly encourages us, even during the darkest moment of life. It gives us the courage to keep moving forward and believe that better days will come. Hope lives in every person's heart. It never disappears even during hardship. It gives us courage, strength, and optimism. It asks for nothing in return. So the next theme is optimism. The poem encourages reader to remain positive even in difficult situations. The bird continues singing despite storms and strong winds, symbolize the optimistic attitude toward life. Dickinson showed that people should never lose faith because hope always points toward a bright future. The positive thinking helps us overcome challenges. Hope inspires confidence and determination. Optimism makes life easier during difficult times. Another important theme is the inner strength. Hope gives us the power to endure pain, failure, and disappointment. The poem suggests that even the strongest storm cannot easily silence the bird of hope. Hope makes people emotionally strong. It helps us survive suffering. True hope remains firm during adversity. Dickinson, for Dickinson emphasized that hope becomes most valuable when life becomes difficult. During sadness, loneliness, fear, or failure, hope comforts people and gives them emotional warmth. Dickinson emphasized that hope becomes most valuable when life becomes difficult. During sadness, loneliness, fear, or failure, hope comforts people and gives them emotional warmth. Hope comforts us during sorrow. It reduces fear and anxiety. It gives emotional support in difficult times. So the another theme is faith. The poem teaches us to believe that every difficult period will eventually end. Hope encourages us to trust the future and continue working toward our goals. Better days will always lie ahead. Faith gives us confidence, hope keeps us our dream alive. Another theme is selfless nature of hope. Hope is presented as a completely selfless. The bird never asks for a crumb, means it never expects any reward for helping us. It gives comfort and encouragement freely. Hope expects nothing in return. It serves everyone equally. It is a free gift to humanity. Another theme is universality of hope. Hope belongs to everyone regardless of age, nationality, religion, or social status. It remains with every people in every place and every situation. Hope exists in every human being. It supports all people equality. It is present in every culture and society. So the last theme is nature as a symbol. Emily Dickinson uses nature to explain abstract ideas. Bird, feather, storm, wind, sea, and cold land all come from nature and symbolize different aspects of human life. The bird symbolizes hope, storm symbolizes difficulty, sea symbolizes uncertainty. Nature helps reader understand emotion. Now let's move toward the literary devices in the poem. So the first literary device is metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of speech in which one thing is described as another thing without using like or as. For hope is the thing with feather. Emily Dickinson doesn't say hope is like a bird. Instead, she directly describes as the thing with feather, meaning as a bird. Through the entire poem, the bird represents hope, making it as extended metaphor because comparison continues from beginning to end. Symbolism is also used in the poem. Symbolism is the use of object, people, or place to represent deeper meaning. For example, bird bird symbolize hope, feather symbolize freedom, lightness, and strength. Soul represent human heart and inner self. Gale represent difficult situations. Storm represent pain, suffering, failure, and hardship. Children represent sadness and loneliness, and strangers sea represent fear and uncertainty. Crumb represent reward and payment. Personification means giving human qualities to animal, object, or abstract idea. That preaches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stop at all. Hope is an abstract idea, but Dickinson give it human-like action. For example, preaches, sing, never stop, and give comfort. These actions make hope seem alive. Imagery is also used in the poem. Imagery is the language that creates pictures in reader's mind. For example, bird with feather, gale, storm, cellist land, and stranger sea. The reader can imagine small birds singing, violent storm, snow-covered land, and rough sea. These vivid pictures help us feel that emotion in the poem. Alliteration is also used. It is the repetition of a same consonant sound. For example, sweetest and storm, thing and that. Represent sound, create rhythm, and make the poem more musical. Example occur when one line continue into the next without stop or full stop or complete pause. Hope is the thing with feather that preaches in the song and sing the tune without the word. Each line flow naturally into the next. This smooth movement reflects the continuous and ending nature of hope. Repetition represent use of word or idea that emphasize an important message. Throughout the poem, Dickinson repeatedly referred the bird song and it continues present. Dickinson also used the contrastive ideas. It means the opposite ideas. For example, hope is opposite to storm, warmth is opposite to cold land, song, song and silent, strength and suffering. The poet contrasts positive and negative experiences to show hope remain strong even in worst condition. So the tone of the writer attitude so the tone of poem is inspirational, optimistic, encouraging, comforting, and hopeful. Dickinson encouraged reader to never lose hope regardless of life's difficulties. So let's move toward the moral lesson of the poem. The poem teaches us that never lose hope. Hope gives us courage during difficult time. It remains with us in every situation. True hope asks for nothing in return. Hope is one of the greatest strengths of human life. So here is the most important exam question. So read them and answer them in comment section. So let's conclude our poem. Emily Dickinson presents hope as gently yet powerful force that live within every person. Like bird that never stop singing, hope continues to inspire us through joy, sorrow, success and failure. The poem encourages us to keep believing in better days because hope is always present, quietly giving us the strength to move forward. Hope you enjoyed this video. So don't forget to subscribe my channel English with Mina and press the bell icon for more interesting videos. Please like, share and comment. Allah Hafiz.